Yes, Master. All is in readiness.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we acquired the Chthonic Destroyer, which, by the way, I can't help but notice starts out like Cthulhu, so I think it means it's useful against tentacle monsters. By the way, I really like the puzzle that we had to get through in order to get this thing. It was the most
is for the loading and unloading of protein fluid only.
puzzly puzzle that we've had in this series so far. It's the sort of puzzle that I would have expected from a point-and-click adventure game.
Chthonic Destroyer.
But anyway, we need to go ahead and destroy this thing over here now, so let's go ahead and do that.
Hey, tentacles! Unholy this!
I am the current power robot. Please give my instructions to everybody.
Unholy this?
I heard it in a video game.
What did that robot say when it was shooting? Whatever. Let's see here.
Insufficient DNA to begin cloning process. Please insert DNA into the receptacle.
Okay, we need to clone Mama Bosco so that she can get her hands on the controls up there and put a stop to this Sam cloning operation.
DNA sample received. Processing. DNA sample insufficient to commence cloning process. Please insert complementary DNA sample to continue.
And we also have a little bit of Bosco's DNA on this letter. Now, it's only a small percentage of DNA change here, but I'm wondering if this is going to have any humorous side effects.
Complementary DNA sample received. Exemplar clone being prepared in pod 0001.
Come on, come on!
Patience, Max. The human genome is an insanely complicated strand of proteins containing nearly a gigabyte of raw data. Even the most sophisticated computers in the world would take weeks.
Clone complete.
You did it!
Yeah.
Clear a path, boys. Mama Bosco's about to make a long overdue return to the land of the living. All right, fellas, open her up. Well, what do you think?
Considering how much of your son's DNA is in there, I'd say you got off easy.
Yeah, you could have ended up with a beard, or a beer gut, or a head full of wacky conspiracy theories. Whee!
So, she wound up bald. Well, I suppose there are worse side effects to cloning yourself with your own son's DNA.
So, Mama B,
Can't talk now, guys. I'm trying to figure out a way to get up to the control center. It's the only way we'll be able to stop the clones.
Oh, we can help with that.
Teleportation.
hey Mama B, want to be disassembled at the quantum level, then reassembled about 40 meters to the left?
You know it, baby.
By the way, keep your eyes closed during the teleportation.
Ah, I see you brought the Master's unwitting scientific dupe to bear witness to the magnificent horrors her inventions have wrought. Gaze deeply into the abyss you've created, Doctor.
What's her problem?
We're pretty sure she's enthralled, but with Stinky it's hard to tell. Mama Bosco, would you mind activating your override so we can take control of these clones?
My pleasure.
Watch this not work.
Fools! You'll never defeat the Master.
Sam, we've got company.
You see? Your cause is lost. The Master will take your toys and...
Sorry, I haven't been able to cold cock anyone for a long time, and she was really getting on my nerves.
After the mind-numbing terror is over, you gotta teach me that move.
And me. But first, let's deal with these clones.
That was actually kind of satisfying.
Get down with your bad selves.
Hey, Sam, they've got your moves. How deeply depressing.
All right, clones, stop.
They've stopped.
Great, but we're still not any closer to finding the Master.
Which is why I have not chosen this option yet.
Go to the toy box.
That seems to have gotten their attention.
I guess it's time to play Follow the Clones.
You guys go on ahead and give that Master a knee to the groin for me. Getting dog hair all up in my cloning tanks.
And where will this lead?
Once this case is over, we should really look into fixing the DeSoto.
Hey, look, Sam! All your doppelgangers are heading into that warehouse, and my ears are doing that weird sparky thing.
The toy box must be in there. We'd better sneak in and grab it before the Master's plan comes to fruition.
You know, I can't remember the last time one of my plans came to fruition.
It's cute when you pretend you know what words mean, Max.
Sam?
Now, how do we get in there? And am I supposed to be here right now, or was I supposed to wait until... wait until I see the Master first? Was I supposed to send him to the Master, I mean? That is the question. And we don't have any option to click anything here.
Toys. Toys. Shoot or run?
Let's run.
Toys.
Darn. Well, at least we didn't have that entire escape sequence again. Okay, psychic powers.
Stand back, Sam. I'll send those doppelgangers right into the harbor.
I don't think so.
Who said that?
Hello, folks.
What was that?
Unless I miss my guess, the mysterious Master is none other than your little dark dimensional puppet.
I knew it was evil.
Well, thankfully, like all evil dummies, Charlie's pretty much helpless without a host body.
Am I, Sam?
Am I? Samar! Cesarum!
Kill it with fire, Max!
On it! Darn.
Okay. This is bad. So, had I chose the Master option, they would not have gone anywhere, because...
Yank the cord!
Oh, Sam. Oh, I just had the most ridiculous dream. Stinky was making out with a giant cockroach. Then an evil ventriloquist dummy knocked us out and...
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Charlie Hotep Show.
Oh, that's way more naked Sam flesh than I'm comfortable with.
We got a great show for you tonight, ladies and germs. For our first act, our lovely and talented army of doppelgangers will sing and dance their way into your souls with their dimension-shattering rendition of that oldie but goodie, Skin. And for our second act, well, there won't really be a second act for most of you, since you'll be too busy screaming and gouging your eyes out after your pathetic reality is subsumed by the glories of the dark dimension. But you won't want to miss our spectacular finale when the great and terrible Junior makes his long-awaited return, lovingly slips me onto one of his tentacles of anguish and plays with me.
Not if my as-yet unexplained psychic powers have anything to... Hey, where'd my toys go?
Looking for these? Let's have a big Dark Dimension round of applause for Sam and Max, without whom tonight's apocalyptic conjuring wouldn't be possible.
I feel so violated.
And now, on with the show!
Hang on, Sam, I'm coming to get... Oh. Hang on, Sam, I'm coming to get you! Try not to end the world or anything!
Easier said than done, I guess. Oh wait, never mind. This is Sam and Max. You can't actually get a game over. Anyway, what I was saying was, if we had chose the Master option earlier, they would not have gone anywhere because the Headmaster happened to be up there with us. That is interesting. So, we actually have control of Max for real. I mean, we've had the opportunity to have him do stuff, but this is the first time we've actually had full control of him. That's kind of cool.
Lady Liberty, America's nightlight. If I can just get to the Devil's Toy Box, I can get all my psychic toys back.
No, Max. The toy box and his toys must be destroyed, once and for all.
Yes, what he said.
Oh.
Aw, you guys are no fun anymore.
Guess who's here?
Hey, young Soggy, what are you doing here?
That's not important right now. Just get up here and rescue me so we can stop Charlie Hotep.
Haha, you got it! What a tight ass. Wait, does he even have an ass?
Thinking on it, bathroom breaks must be awkward for them. You know, even if they do summon Junior, who, by the way, is Yogg-Sothoth's son, I'm pretty sure. If not, certainly the youngest of the Elder Gods. And the toys were basically made for Junior. But even if Junior is revived, Junior actually has no interest in... Well, now I wish I wrote down the ventriloquist, the dummy's name. Who'd have thought that this entire time, the dummy was a bad guy? I mean, you probably could have figured it out by just looking at it, but still.
Is that gross glob of goo looking at me?
That gross glob of goo is an infinitesimal extrusion of none other than Junior. If Charlie succeeds in smashing the dark dimension into your reality, my grandson will shatter your bodies and eat your souls. Or maybe he'll eat your bodies and shatter your souls. I always get those mixed up.
I'm not sure which one would be worse. Charlie Hotep. That is his name. Charlie Hotep. Why didn't you warn us that the dummy was evil?
More tentacles? Jeez, those things must have one hell of a union.
Check out Crown. Sam.
Come on, Sam, stop screwing around and start kicking some sawdust.
Your dopey friend can't talk right now, Bunny. He's too busy playing straight man to Armageddon. Isn't that right, Pinky?
Yes, Master.
Come on, let me...
It's Troy the Destroyer.
Yes, the only weapon that can reliably destroy things from the dark dimension. Free me, and we'll use it to stop Charlie Hotep.
Hopefully that won't be a bad idea.
What wonder how Charlie Hotep got that piano all the way up there.
That's not important, Max. Just get up here before Charlie completes his infernal medley.
Yeah, she's pretty, but I had a standing rule against dating anyone who can use me to dig boogers out of their nose.
Well, he actually does like girls. We changed the past, remember?
If that website about the Freemasons was accurate, that doorway opens onto a complex series of dumbwaiters that leads to the torch.
We need to find our way up there, probably.
July IVMDCCX. What is this, Canadian?
Oh, if only Maddie were here. Oh well, he'll watch this later. Anything else we can interact with?
If that website about the Freemasons...
No, that's the same thing.
I've been slapped up in the air enough times by Sam to know that I'm never getting past those guys.
We need to tell Sam to start dancing like them. Because that's apparently in his future for some reason.
My name is Charlie, and I want to be your friend. What's that? You say you can't move? Of course you can't, you big dummy. You're my slave, my pawn, my... Oh, what's the word? Puppet!
Very ironic.
What's this? My enthralled man puppy has something to say. What do you say, boys and girls? Do you want to see my amazing talking to a stupid mutt while playing the piano and ushering in the end of the world trick? Yes. Alrighty then. So, buddy, what's on your mind?
Okay, so... progress, I think.
What in the name of Kubrick's beard groomer is that unholy abomination?
That's Junior, youngest of the Elder Gods. When the walls tumble, he'll reign supreme over the darkness, and I'll be his favorite toy again, just like it was in the before time.
Ha! Junior hated you, Charlie. He used to call you Creepy Charlie.
You what? Creepy? I'll give you, creepy old man!
I am the sonic powered robot. Please give my instruction to everybody.
Okay.
Nobody plays with Junior but me!
That is apparently something we're supposed to be doing, but let's try out other stuff.
Oh, ain't that sweet? You're still struggling.
I guess we have to talk to you.
More talking? It's a good thing you're the perfect straight man, or I'd be thinking about turning this into a solo act.
Why is the toy box all glowy?
Now that my magnificent doppelgangers have gathered all the toys of power, the toy box is suffused with the terrible energies of the dark dimension.
Good for you.
When my spell is complete, I'll use the power of the toy box to tear down the walls between your realm and mine, dragging both realities into an eternity of torment and despair.
Okay, but how will that be different from any other ventriloquist act?
Hey-o!
What makes the toy box so powerful anyway?
It was hewn from the bark of screaming mendacity on the shores of the river Pyx in the dark dimension.
Oh, I see. Why have you dragged poor Paperweight/Norrington/Yog-Sothoth up here?
Grumpy old fool thought he could destroy me along with all the other toys of power. Now he'll bear witness to my ultimate triumph as I sacrifice him to his own grandson!
I thought my family reunions were awkward. I think you and Norrington should have a nice little sit-down.
Never! I swear ere this night doth wane, young Sagoth will drink the black splinters of my vengeance!
Not that I'm not flattered, but why did you go through all the trouble to make an army of half-naked Sam clones?
A spell of this magnitude requires the sacrifice of 1,001 thralls to complete the complex and arcane chants to tear down the walls between this world and the dark dimension.
Yeah, but why me?
Because you are the ideal straight man. Only you have the perfectly malleable brain that allows me to command you where to go and what to do without fear of being challenged by a stray independent thought. It's almost as though you were born to be ordered around.
He's got you there, Sam.
Okay, I understand why you wanted me for your silly ceremony, but why the gold biker shorts? And why did you have to make my clones so fat?
Oh, Dogglems my chubby little clones make the poor little doggy man uncomfortable about his body issues.
Well,
God! You want to talk about uncomfortable body issues? Try spending a gazillion years with nasty little mortals sticking their grubby hands into a giant orifice in your back. At least Junior always had the common decency to wash his tentacle first.
since the world's about to end, could you tell me what's going on with Sal and Stinky? You enthralled them before we could break out the rubber hoses.
The fishwoman and the insect man were mere pawns. Their petty criminal dalliance is a pathetic warm-up back to my grand guignol!
In other words...
Not a clue.
You sure you don't know anything about Stinky and Sal's plans for Grandpa Stinky?
Hey, I just enthralled them to assemble and maintain my cloning chamber. I didn't get involved in their icky personal life.
They definitely do plan on killing Grandpa Stinky. Just don't know why.
Wow, a crazy evil ventriloquist dummy. Way to perpetuate the stereotype, Charlie.
I'm not crazy, or evil, or illiterate.
I didn't say...
I'm lonely.
Is that what this is all about? Because Max and I can fix you up with a nice girl who runs a diner.
Don't need a woman. I need Junior.
So how long you been working on this scheme anyway?
None of your beeswax, Fido.
Okay, let's get back to finishing this.
Are you really Junior's favorite toy?
You betcha! He and I used to have so much fun drinking from the skulls of the suffering while I sang the dirge of madness.
You pathetic fool! Junior never played with you. He hated you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Okay, how do we go from here? Take two tablets for the mind plague? Okay, let's try that one.
Ah, that was fun. And now, back to tonight's featured entertainment.
Nicely done, Sam. If you want to change the music again, just gesture in the general direction of the piano, and I'll do the rest.
Okay, we're on to something. Let's peer into this again.
If that website about the Freemasons was accurate, that doorway opens onto a complex series of dumbwaiters that leads to the torch.
Now, how do we get through the Dogglegangers, though?
Hey, there's no attic in the Statue of Liberty.
You pathetic fool! Junior never played with you. He hated you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Let's try out Face of Darkness, Flaming Crowns, Tabula Char... Oh!
Boy, oh boy, I needed that!
That was to the face.
Junior. Charlie knows nothing about Junior. Nothing!
So the good thing is aim sucks. Well, if that was changing the face, what does his face of darkness change?
Had enough, old man?
Oh! We got a way in! We got a way in! We can get in now! Ooh! Alright, Max, it is time for you to make your way up to the top and rescue Sam and put a stop to Charlie Hotep. After an episode break. So, yeah. We'll be right back and we'll continue this and do exactly the things that I said we will do. And finish this chapter. But only this chapter. There's still going to be another chapter after this.